eagles. They're majestic, strong, and have powerful vision. Eagles embody the spirit of scouting's highest honor, the Eagle Scout. But just like an eagle, an exceptional Boy Scout must spread his wings and fly high to demonstrate his greatness. There is life beyond achieving Eagle. It's called venturing.
After earning Eagle, I saw that venturing was the next step of scouting. And I saw it was a new challenge where it gave guys like me the opportunity to lead my fellow peers in a co-ed environment.
I heard that 18, that was it. After 18, you're an adult leader. And then I heard about Venture Crew and they said 21, then you'll be an adult. And I was like, sweet, I'm 18. I get to be a youth for another couple of years.
It's relit my fire for scouting because I think of venturing as age-appropriated scouting. It's the activities that we in the traditional Boy Scouting program know and love, but made to challenge high school students, and I would even say young college students.
Venturing is the next step after the Boy Scouts, and it's now the fastest growing BSA program.
I think that venturing is indeed the next level because my experience has been that with it being age appropriate, Cub Scouts matriculating right into the Boy Scouts, all age appropriate, but Boy Scouting, if the boy has his Eagle by 16, he's ready to move on.
Particularly of interest, I think, to Scoutmasters, here's a program that allows you to keep your older boys in the program and keep them as your teachers, but it develops them further.
Well, I've been involved with Boy Scouts for a long time as a Scoutmaster and troop leader. And I've seen over the years a lot of boys that start to lose interest at 14, 15 years of age because their interests have diversified.
Venturing crews keep those older boys active that we would maybe lose, as we say, to sweat, perfume, and cars.
We found last year that by introducing a venture crew into our troop, we were able to include girls, and we were able to include more people and develop bigger programs, high adventure programs, and all the kinds of things that older kids like.
Another cool thing is that every venturer gets the experience leading the group, which we call a crew.
Okay, we're going to teach you guys today how to snorkel.
It's youth-led, it's not adult-led, it's youth. All the youth get into it, they do what they say they're going to do, they plan everything, and all the adults do is they just sit back, relax, and just do what adults need to do, is just relax.
They're advisors, they help out with our crew, they don't plan the activities. We do the planning of the activities and we decide what we want to do. They're just there to supervise us and make sure we're doing it safely.
Crews can be all male, all female, or co-ed.
I think the great news about this is it gives kids more options. The ones who want to stay in traditional scout troop can do that. The ones who want to find out about venturing and participate in that program can do it. The important thing is that we keep boys and girls in scouting for as long as we can.
The average age of a venturer is 17. It's such a cool program that I've been able to get some of my buddies to join too.
There are Scoutmasters and adult leaders that may be a little worried about sending their kids into venturing, but without this additional challenge that venturing gives to the youth, a lot of youth become disinterested and they end up dropping out of scouting.
We've seen a enormous gain, or not necessarily gain, but retention of the older boys and of the additional female youth that have come into the program.
The crew grew out of the troop. We had a small troop with mostly older boys who needed more of a challenge. And rather than lose them to attrition and to other competitive sports and other things, we decided to create a crew.
Here are some cool things about venturing that give it the edge that guys like me are looking for. Leadership.
I've had a lot of different leadership experiences, and I'd say most important has been the opportunity for me to lead my fellow peers and to learn from them, but also to teach them all that I've learned throughout scouting.
When you try these on, they're going to be about like a size smaller than your normal shoe size.
The kids have the opportunity to work together, and they're all given the chance to be leaders, and this is something that they don't see in school.
I also believe in the ideals of venturing.
The Venturing Oath and Code embody what the program is about, developing character and value in the young people of America.
The time we're in now, we need young people with all of the scouting values
I look forward to the group activities.
They can do a lot of things that they would not ordinarily have the opportunity to do, and maybe that they would not have thought they were capable of doing.
They're always working as a team. The only time I've ever seen any conflicts is just conflicts of schedules. If they can be there to work, they'll be there to work.
We have worked with the Boy Scout troop, and we have done some collecting clothing for needy families and putting together holiday items for families.
And we spent a week in the end of July in the heat and humidity building houses with Habitat, and it was just an amazing experience.
Venturing gives me an opportunity to work with adults.
The adults are there to help and to direct or to guide, to advise, but the program is really the youth's program.
One of the things we lose in scouting often is the experience cycle, because people stay involved for the 3 or 4 years their sons are in the program. And by extending it, we keep the adults in an extra couple of years, and that helps every troop when you have that longevity.
Through venturing, I've been able to go on some awesome trips and do some cool things like rock climbing and scuba diving in more extreme locations.
Teenagers are always interested in a little bit of thrill, a little bit of excitement, or a lot of excitement, and venturing gives them that, that sort of a thrill or a rush usually.
Whether it's climbing in a high adventure base such as Philmont, or working to attain a fundraising effort. The structure of the venturing program makes for an effective team.
And you learn that there are strengths inside of you that you never knew that there was inside of you before.
And that's another beauty of venturing is, kids, what do you want to do? Well, we'd like to go to Colorado. Okay, what's it going to take? Figure out what it's going to take, money-wise, logistics, and put it on paper, and we'll guide you if there's any guidance needs to be done.